darling FUMINATION, how are you? How are we? My name is Fumi Desalu-Vold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you are so very welcome indeed, my darlings. Are we living and are we loving? Are we living and are we loving? Let me just put the timer on. Okay, there we go. Are we living and loving? This is the kind of makeup I like. I just do like a liner, end off, a very, very gentle lash, some lip gloss, and we are good to go. As you very well know, this is Lady by Juvia's Place, and I always use Colored Rain, and then I also use the Colored Rain palette, which is fantastic. Let me bring it out if I can find it. Yeah, Rebellious Nudes. Rebellious Nudes will give you everything nude to everything smoky. Are we living and loving for the dress? Well, it's part of the episode, and I thought, why not? This, my darlings, is just a simple dress. It's got pockets. It's very summer friendly. You can wear your little slippers, colored slippers if you like. This is what the back looks like. It's fun, you know. You can take your bag, of which I have right here, and then you can go ahead and just wear lovely rose colored lenses. This is how I like to rock and roll. And I go and pick up Adrian, I go and do my errands, I bump into you guys. It's quite fabulous. So we're having a meet and greet, my darlings. We're having a meet and greet in Brooklyn, New York City on the 4th of August. And when I tell you, I cannot wait to meet and play and hang out with FUMINATION. We are going to have music, we're going to have drinks, we're going to have food, we're going to have Q&A. We have vendors, the biggest vendor being Healthy Hair Studio, of which for the first time ever you can use my discount code FUMI on site and shop. Ain't that a trip? You're going to have Martin from the Sabali Global Travel. He can book all of your tickets to fly over to the East Coast, and he can also book all of your rooms so that you can wake up in the morning knowing that you're going to have FUMINATION energy. Yes, thank you to Juvia's Place, my beautiful forever Juvia's Place, whom I not only collabed with once, but I collabed with twice. I live in love. I just live in love. We have Sane wrapping paper. Thank you so very much, my darlings. Can you believe that we are now in our 7th month of 2024? We also have Esther's Beauty. We also have CTC candles. Your bags are going to be gorgeous. We have different tickets. We have general admission tickets. We have VIP tickets. We have the golden ticket, my darling. We have breakfast with Fumi. You also have lunch with Fumi. That's a diamond ticket. And then you have dinner with Fumi, and that, my darling, is the fabulous platinum ticket. It is going to be delicious. I am so excited. You guys don't even know when I tell you. So why are we here, my darlings? Why are we here? We are here because I want to do part 1 of the 5 reasons that instantly shows that you got no class. That is one of them. What are you saying for me? The shouting. You see, I'm a host, or I'm hosting the show, so I have to be upbeat and my voice has to be high. But if I go in a restaurant, how are you? Hi, girl, yeah. That is way too much. That is way too much. Sometimes when I'm walking down the street, FUMINATION! I'm like, ooh, who is that? I really do put on my shit. I don't know her. Mariah Carey. When I tell you, the shouting is not classy. I can understand if, like, you're in a club, you're at a concert, you're kind of sort of excited, like as I am a lot of the time. But the shouting is not classy at all. You got to bring it down, and it can be very overwhelming because you're on the tube, you're on the train. A lot of the times, especially during commute, the work hours, there's actually cars on the tube, minimal speaking. You're just on your phone doing whatever you gotta do, but you're not screaming and shouting. So shouting is one of them, which is kind of sort of no, it's a bit too much. Alrighty, so let us go on to the second. Dressing. There is a difference, and this is so important. You got that gaudy dressing, and you've got very simple and elegant dressing. And a distinct way of dressing elegantly is really staying away from trends. Anything that is trending is not necessarily what you would say elegance, because elegant is timeless. So do not get it twisted where you cannot wear that hot number. You can, but you will always tone it down with a timeless piece. How many times on this channel, a lot of you have said, oh, Fumi, I love this, that dress, this, that, and the other. And I have come to tell you I've had that dress for 25 years. I've had that dress for 15 years. I've had that dress for 10 years, because I have learned my most beautiful pieces, of which I do invest in, are really timeless. And that is why they cost more, because you get more wear out of them. But it really just pulls you together. What I love about timeless pieces, it really embraces your figure more than anything else. That's why it's timeless. That's why you can wear it over and over and over again, because it embraces your figure, it embraces your shape, it brings out your complexion, it brings out maybe your beautiful chest, your arms, whatever that piece may be. That is a piece that you keep. That is a piece that is timeless. Things that are trending and logos all over the place is not classy. And right there I can be like, yeah, but every logo out there in that store. Don't get me wrong, you can wear a logo. I do wear logos, but no, mama, no, mama. Let us press back just a little bit. And the thing is that people look at you, and it happens with me too. The way that I dress, people judge you, judge how you are dressed. I judge myself, and I also look at how people are dressed. And if I know somebody who is constantly looking fabulous out here in these streets, and for whatever reason is kind of, not looking themselves, I will be like, everything okay? Is everything okay? Because it doesn't seem like them. It doesn't become them. And this should become you at all times, because you get all kinds of surprises at all times. So the way that you dress is extremely important. Extremely important. It is the first thing that we look at that attracts us. Who she be? Oh wow, she kind of cute. I like her. Do I want her to be my friend? It's the first thing. Whether you wanted to believe it or not, it's the first thing. Let me add to that. Pretty dollars. You'll be telling me, Fumi, what does pretty dollars mean? I learned it in New York. I went out to dinner. I was modeling at the time, and it was a bunch of us, about 7 models or whatever. And we went and we had a fabulous dinner. And there was a gentleman there, and he was a banker. I think he was an investment banker for like Citibank or something. And he said that the guys had a term called pretty dollars. And I said, what was that? He said that they had come together and realized that women that were put together, not necessarily models or actresses, these were women that were put together. Their hair, their makeup, the way they dressed, those were pretty dollars. They did not have to be designer pieces. I said, I am listening. He said, they don't have to be designer pieces. It's that she's clean, she's groomed. She's groomed. She said, those are pretty dollars. When a woman is dressed that way, the doors open for her. Literally, a man will open the door for you. You are open to getting discounts. You are open to being upgraded on a flight. And he is absolutely correct. He said when you tally all of those benefits up to you looking the way that you do, which is pulled together, and please, this is extremely important, it's not the size, it is how you dress yourself, because there are some beautiful plus size voluptuous women out there that are rocking it, repeat after me, that are rocking it. It's extremely important, because there are some of my plus size sisters who feel that because they are plus size there's nothing to wear, and so they just wear anything. There's no excuse, my darling. You pull yourself together. Hair is clean, it's combed nicely, your brows, you have lovely makeup on, you have like a nice manicure. You don't have claws and long nails for days. That is not classy, it's not timeless, it's not elegance. You are pulled together where you can come in and go to lunch. You can go to church. You can go to a parents teachers meeting. You can go on your errands. You're pulled together. Then you equate to pretty dollars because people are vain. We are vain. We love beauty. That is just facts. And I am telling you because I have been different sizes in my bust. I've been different sizes with my shape. I have gotten older from when I was, how old was I? Maybe 8 till 55. I've seen different variations of me. And every time I was pulled together, I got pretty dollars because those dollars was money that I didn't have to spend, but I looked pulled together, and so it was gifted to me. Alrighty, I know you understood that. Alrighty, how you speak. How you speak is extremely important. It tells of you instantly. You can see a pretty girl, gorgeous girl, and the second she opens her mouth, yeah, she better know, I'm not about that life. Oh yeah, you know what, bitch, come on sis, I got you. That is not classy, baby. That is not classy. That is very, very uncouth. You have to know how to speak. You have to know how to speak. And my very good self, also was on that learning path, and I lived for it. I absolutely learned how to let you know I was upset, disappointed with you without really screaming, shouting, or using abusive language. And do you know what? It was more profound when I told you exactly how it was, because the person would always say, Fumi, my God, you read me. I really didn't want to hear it, but the way you called it, oh, I feel so bad. Yes, it really empowers you as a person, and you realize that you don't have to go down in the gutter to be using that kind of language. That is one. Secondly, using that kind of language only introduces the person of whom you are abusing to abuse you like that and more. And sometimes what you dish out, some people are not able to take. Put that in your back pocket. Number 4, of which I live and love. I do not care for the Brosaurus. Who is the Brosaurus? Ah, yes, I have 5 Chanel bags. I have 25 Birkin bags. Oh, yes, we went there last summer. Oh, yes, you know, I have this. Oh, yes, we did this. Yes, I live here. You know what? I'm about this. Oh, yeah, That person has no self-worth and associates themselves with things that they have done and achieved because there's no center for themselves. That is what that is right there. There's no need to brag about anything. If you are this wonderful, amazing person, trust and believe people will know, and people will be told about you. Try and talk about your losses. Try and talk about your struggles. Never ever talk about your wins. Talk about how you really went through A, B, and C in a way to inspire and make other people feel better about the same journey that they may be taking, and they're feeling that they gotta give up. They don't have to give up. You're like, sis, trust. It's not a joke, but you can do it. I went through the same thing. And when I tell you, when you come out the other end, it's going to be okay. That's how you speak. That is somebody that has not only class, but this is a fun person. This is somebody that is down to earth. She's pulled together. She speaks well. She's in control of her emotions. And yet she can be transparent. And she can make light of something that is so heavy on my shoulders. Thank you for making me feel better. That way you become a friend. You become a friend and you become reliable. And that brings me to my number 5 of part 1. Don't tell lies. Do not tell any kind of lie. Do not tell any kind of white lie, because when you get caught, then you're like, oh, what else could she be saying? What else could she have done? I'm not too sure. This could be all a facade. Do not tell white lies, meaning that don't say anything to please the next person. Because when the other person finds out, they will see that they've been played. And they don't know that they were played because you were trying to people please, in a sense. Try to be strong and stand up truly to who you are. And if there's nothing that you can do, don't say anything at all. If you like these kind of episodes, you let me know, and look forward to part 2. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, my darlings, and I will see you what? I'll see you sooner than later. All of my love. Mwah.